Anton Frondell is a top 10 prospect for this draft. We're not even talking top 5 anymore. We're talking top 10. Cam, is Anton Frondell is a top 10 prospect? Yes or no?
It's not even a top 15 prospect anymore.
Ooh,
The
okay.
board just
Okay.
came out.
Please
We got him
continue.
17. We got him 17 at EP right now, and I think that is still giving credit to the pre-draft seasons and the hype that he showed. But there's so many things stacking against him. Like, I haven't seen him play the middle of the ice this year. Have you?
No.
He's constantly injured. He hasn't been dynamic offensively. He has some nice two-way nuance to his game that I think will translate well for him. He's got the big one-timer, but I don't know if he's going to be a top power play guy that's going to be able to uncork that all the time in the NHL. I don't know if he's got the jam and the speed and the skill to play the middle of the ice and really be a true top 6 center. I think there's far more question marks with him than answers at this point, and the injuries are just continue to pile up and don't allow us to really get long looks at him for him to get his runway going. Now, maybe he ends up being one of these kids that's injured as a teenager and has a long, healthy career. And once he gets rolling, he ends up being as valuable as a top 10 pick. But I don't know a whole lot of teams that are itching to jump up there at 8 or 9 or 10 or 12 to pick this kid right now. So I'm saying that he is not in that realm at this moment.
Yeah, to me it's beyond belief that he has dipped as far as he has, because I mean, I'll tell you what, coming out of last year's Five Nations, I don't know if you could have, like, he was the only player anybody wanted to talk about. I mean, he was dominant. He single-handedly took over games as an underager. He beat the US team in the final and just absolutely dominated that performance. And that sticks in your mind. And then he gets hurt and he can't play at the under 18 Worlds. He has a fine showing, like in other tournaments, but nothing special. He's under a point per game when he's played in U20 games this year. But here's the thing. Like, I think about guys over the years. Obviously we saw guys like Brad Lambert, Atu Ratu, other players that kind of had this hype going into the season, don't live up to it, fall back. And Atu Ratu has now played NHL games. He's not a number one prospect. He probably ended up drafted very close to where he should have been drafted. And I do think Frondell is tumbling, but when you see what is possible at the top of his game, it sucks you in. And I was a little sucked in by that. So